Hey everybody, welcome back to another Sam's Retro Electronics, where we enjoy everything vintage. This is the Hitachi TRK-8080, a proper icon from the golden age of portable audio. This is the kind of machine that brought music to life anywhere you went. It's got a really nice solid build, properly clean design, and I've just had a little listen, surprisingly good sound. It really feels like it represents a time when audio equipment was made to last. It feels like it was designed with a purpose. I love it. Solid, bulky, and well made. No messing around. A sort of industrial look. That black finish with chrome trim. And look at these buttons on the top. That is gorgeous. It was released in the late 1970s, so that was a time when there was an early boom of radio cassette recorders. Now we'd call them boomboxes. It was when cassette tapes were rapidly becoming the dominant format for personal music, and Hitachi, like loads of other competitors, were trying to create the ultimate all-in-one portable system. Unlike some that are oversized or bulky, flashy, that sort of came in the 1980s. This TRK-8080 came from the earlier philosophy, focusing on audio quality, usability, durability, rather than just loudness and visual impact. It was pretty premium at the time, so this cost about $300 at the time. In today's money, that would be about £1,000 adjusted for inflation. Definitely aimed at listeners who wanted reliable performance and good sound in a portable format. The layout is really nice and balanced. It's got the dual speakers on either side and that nice central control panel on the top. It feels really well organized. These knobs here are really well made, really solid. Definitely not the cheap sort that feel like they're about to come off. Good solid buttons with really nice tactile feel. Lovely clickers and switches. Everything you touch has a nice satisfying click. One other thing that we'll comment on now is this air damping eject system. You can hear it take over the eject instead of that horrible flying open. A gentle whir as it's gently released and opened. And its sound reflects its design philosophy. It really seems to prioritize clarity and balance over just raw power. The mids and the highs are crisp, so the vocals and instrumentals stand out nicely. Bass is present, it's not overpowering. It does have a bass and treble control on here, which I've just had a little mess with, both set to the middle at the moment. Should we give it a listen? I've got 3 tapes to give it a go with. Shawaddy Waddy, Neil Young, and probably my favourite out of the 3, the Beautiful South. Let's get the Beautiful South in. So we'll hit again with that stop and eject button. Skinny side in first, I always have to remind myself. I like this big red light in the middle too. Might get a bit annoying all the time, but nice and reassuring, I suppose. Okay, let's give it a listen. We'll have a little tinker this time with the balance, the bass and the treble. And we'll have a little go with some of these switches. I'm not totally sure what all of them are. Let's have another little play. Back to the left. This time I'll stay in the middle whilst we jump between left and right. I realised if I'm jumping left to right, you're not going to notice. Let's listen again. I've forgotten every minute of my life. Over to the left. And over to the right. Okay, so we can go with bass and we can have a little go with treble as well. Let's have a little play. Only want to listen to small snippets. I know what YouTube are like if we listen to longer. Okay, let's listen. I'll try and be quiet.
It was a hot summer's day. We drove there in our car, and your father was thirsty, so we had to find a bar. He wouldn't stop drinking, and he couldn't stand on his feet. We had to walk.
Quite a nice difference, really obvious. On some other cheaper models, I've played with the bass and really not noticed that much difference. I noticed a big difference in that one. Let's have a little listen to the radio. We've got this nice function selector over here. Again, nice solid clunks. This radio might be a bit loud, so... where is the volume? Let's get it down a little bit. I don't want to be deafened by white noise. Let's have a little tune on here.
I'm okay.
Oh, a good time to mention as well, the absurdly, and not matching, so probably not original, the absurdly big antenna that are on here, and many other models. Not too big, actually. I thought they were bigger. Oh, here we go. Yeah, okay, there we go. Let's see if we can get some of the radios, the stations. Whilst we're in radio mode as well, we can press our light. Nice little backlight there. Okay, AFC, I don't know what that is. Probably something to do with tapes. I actually don't know what a riff is. And I noticed whilst we were listening to the radio, these three modes. Wide seems to give a weird crackle in the background, and we get the red light on. Can anyone let me know in the comments why? Mono seems to get the clearest signal. Well, it might not be the loudest, it might not be the most extravagant boombox ever made. Well, that's not really what this model was built to be. To me, it represents a more refined approach to portable audio, really focusing on quality, thoughtful design, and, well, reliability. This is really solidly made. Nothing feels cheap, nothing scratchy. Really nice and bulky. It is right up my street. And really, it's a piece of history that still delivers a pretty satisfying experience and perfectly built just for the joy of listening. Well, if you like this video, please subscribe. And as always, thanks for watching.